Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
Boom, dude.
Boom, boom, boom,
Playing
boom.
the toms, dude.
Yeah, we're officially live and direct.
Live as F, dude.
On podcast number 2.
What's up, dude? Hell yeah, here we go, dude.
We're back.
Numero dos.
We're in.
Bro, in like Flynn, dude. You know Matt Flynn?
Dude, no, I don't know Matt.
He was a decent quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kind of flamed out. What's up, Andrew? Andrew's
Yeah,
in the room, dude.
okay. Another variable to this podcast, there's other people in our environment. We've got Benjamin over here and Andrew in the room.
Yeah, you never know who's going to be here. And, like, you can't, like, the whole point is to be able to collaborate and do what you want with people around, man. Like, come on.
It's part of it, dude.
Exactly.
It's part of it is our environment.
Yeah, and so you have to watch out for your environment and not knock over the Diet Coke you just opened. I said,
Dude, sometimes you just,
directly. He opens it, sets it down.
Open it, set
knocks
it down,
over,
and
dude.
it's like my brain triggered. It was like, yo.
Andrew, what are you
what
drinking
if I
over
knock
there?
over this thing?
What is it, dude? Oh, Four Locos,
Wow,
dude.
we got a Four Loco in the building.
Hell yeah. No, that's sweet. That's good energy for us, honestly. What time is it, dude? It's perfect time for a Four Loco.
Yeah, it's like 2:30,
I can take a drink of something on the show, right, dude?
No.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you
I mean, I'm not promoting any of it. It's actually just an experiment.
I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Andrew, can I take a sip of that Four Loco? I haven't had proper hydration today, dude.
So
And
there you
shit,
go.
this is the way to really get started, dude.
Yeah,
Cheers, dude. Cheers to the second podcast.
Cheers. Yeah, I am not drinking.
14%, dude. That reminds me of high school right there. Get back on the bus and get drunk. Oh, man.
Get back on the bus. Go to the rest of class.
Yeah, there's stories we can't tell there.
Yeah. The Untellables.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome to the Untellable podcast, dude.
I wish.
Dude, what's crazy is Ben is in this room right now. I went to high school with Ben. There's actually there's all kinds of Untellables. Oh my god.
Dude, high school is just like,
Yeah.
at this point, it's just like a fantasy. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
it was
this
just
thing-
like a
this thing that
like
seemed
a story
like
that
no
I
way
could tell.
where we,
yeah.
like, I didn't have to care about anything, and I was just like running around, fucking seeing my friends. It was just like, dude. Now we're just here, fucking doing the exact same thing, though. Honestly, except for we're not in high school.
Not at all, dude.
We're, dude,
But in a
thank
different
God,
way.
dude. We got Alyssa over here decorating things, dude.
Yeah.
What's up, Alyssa? What do you got going on? Hey, Luha. I call her Luha.
Lu-
She ignores me sometimes. It's cool, dude. Sometimes you gotta get the realness. Yo, so how's everyone's Christmas, dude? Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's about to be the new year,
Yeah,
2020.
dude.
It's
Everybody in the video respond out loud. Like,
Yeah.
just talk as if we're...
Yeah, no, like with your smiles, with your comments. You know, remember to like and comment and share all the Portal City podcasts, dude. We got plenty to come, dude. It all starts with you.
There's at least going to be an infinite amount of numbers.
Infinite, yeah. Who knows? This one could be like number B.
Yeah, notice there's a new location. There's some art up in the corner.
I forgot to mention that. We are not in the
Well,
same
we're on the
room.
couch, dude.
Welcome to the Purple Room.
The purple couch.
Otherwise known as, I don't know, the entry little game room. It's the
Yeah.
first room you see when you're walking to Portal City. Hopefully you'll see some people playing video games.
I would move the
PlayStation.
camera, but I don't want to mess up the angles and stuff, you know?
I feel you. I mean, dude, I think we're good. You might be able to get
Yeah,
back. But
I could probably get it back. I'm moving the camera.
all right, let's check
This
it
is
out,
the
dude.
room.
Hell yeah, let's show them.
All right.
Let's give them a nice...
If you're listening to this in audio, just be aware that I'm turning the camera around and showing the room.
Yeah, dude. And so you see that TV?
Very
That's where you got to
nice.
play your games, dude.
Yeah,
That's
there's
Doug
a big
Levy's
TV.
art. We got all sorts of artists all over. There's
Yeah,
a chance to
dude.
wrap it back there.
All of this art is for sale, by the way, I believe. If
Yeah,
I'm-
dude.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I won't correct you there.
Well, okay.
No, dude. We got to write one. Fucking. So, yeah.
Oh, right.
So, who's been gaming this year, dude? Any new games? You play games, dude?
I do not play any games like
Me
that
either,
at all.
man. I wish I could, dude.
It would be great to like dive into. I used to. What did you used to play?
Oh my
what
God,
What
dude!
did you used to play?
And
like,
Christmas
hardcore?
time, dude, was the best time for sitting and just playing games, dude. Lord of the Rings, remember that game on PlayStation 2?
No, I didn't play PlayStation. I was an Xbox.
Dude, you remember that one, dude? That one was sick.
Yeah, Ben
That
played
one was
PlayStation.
so good. It was epic. It was hard as fuck, and it was just dark and like just just like the movie, so it's sweet. But I don't know, like bring it back to play. I don't know. I'm just have all these PlayStation.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Which one?
That one.
Which one?
Guitar Hero 2 is where I started.
Okay, yeah, that's where I started too. So
and then Rock Band is where I exploded.
Yeah, and then they added drums to Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
and
that's
I was like, all right,
that's when
bet.
we went national.
Yeah, that's pretty much when I started touring, actually, on online Guitar Hero.
Dude, Rock Band, I felt like I was touring.
Dude.
For real. I was like, oh, my character, you can make your own personalized character.
No,
I was like,
it was
make up a story behind him. Like, he's like a scene drug addict who fucking can't quite stop partying.
Guitar Hero was it. That was definitely my number one game.
But to start it off, dude, was definitely like Crash Bandicoot. That was one of my favorite.
Oh man, which one? Like mine was the Wrath of Cortex.
This is the second. The third one was like
on Xbox.
That was on Xbox.
That's what I played. Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex. I watched fire and water and ice and like all the different bosses.
Yeah, no, that was like that's when the game took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
No, I'm all about the nostalgia, dude. I got the second one, the third one. Those are the
You
best
have
ones to
them?
me.
Or are you talking
no.
about? No, I was about to say.
Get them though. I have a PlayStation.
Yeah, we've been talking
we can get 'em.
about getting all the games in this room.
What's the point of not playing some childhood games?
Hey, I'm just going to go ahead, open the invitation. If you have any games or gaming things that you want to bring to Portal City. Yeah, unused games. Bring them
take
here,
care of
dude.
them.
They'll be played. If you have games that are being played, bring them on
You'll see the
through.
community's joy, dude. Oh my God, everyone loves the good old school video.
Yeah,
game.
you remember we were at a place recently in Asheville called Slygrog that has video games everywhere and
everything like old school ones.
Yeah, they had like a
ping pong. I don't even know if I had ping pong, but we need ping pong. Though.
Yeah, dude,
let's get some ping pong.
We had a ping pong table.
Revelations. That would be sick.
That'd be sick.
But
no, we should real quick. We're gonna discuss this NBA Jam thing that happened one time. Dude.
Jeez, I don't know if you guys remember NBA Jams, but that was apparently a sensation. That
the actual like arcade console NBA Jam is what we're talking about. At Slygrog, they have it, and it's a 4-player game. So there's 4 sets of the
plenty of fun
controllers
for
and the
everyone.
buttons.
Yeah.
But dude, me and Alex were in there with just each other, and we were each controlling 2.
Yeah, so imagine Imagine the chaos. It was not easy. Trying to pass and shoot and steal 3 different buttons for each character. Not
and
easy.
dude, what it turned into, like, if I'm gonna be honest here about my mentality a little bit. I would like realize, okay, he's controlling that person. I'm gonna trick him and pass it back and forth real quick into the person he's not controlling and get a shot off.
Oh yeah,
because I noticed he was doing that to me. So
if you didn't develop a strategy in that game, you would get left behind.
The strategy was solely based on whether or not he was controlling the person that I was trying to.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine the people who sat around that place and just gotten really good at that game, because we would probably get whooped. It wouldn't be good.
No.
But we're getting there. We're novices, but
we did the thing.
We're experienced though. We had a good night under our belt. But yeah, the Slygrog, dude, we'll be back, dude. That place is sweet. If you haven't been to, checked out Slygrog in Asheville.
Yeah, Slygrog Lounge. There's gonna be some things.
It's sweet.
We have a bass planet there. There's gonna be more things there.
There's gonna be some bass music, dude. And then they got all these collectives.
Asheville is a really cool spot, honestly.
Wild.
Very much enjoy Asheville.
Yeah, Wilmington is sick though, dude. It's been warm for the last 10 days in a row.
Honestly,
straight up warm, like not just like it's cool, but no, it's like 70 degrees outside.
Yeah, this morning it was like 70. I was up at like 6:30 in the morning. It was 70 degrees and like wet.
Dude,
I was like, it's gonna be a hurricane outside.
This is our weather report, by the way, dude. And it's nice. Our weather report is like, it's fucking nice outside, dude.
Nice outside, dude.
Oh shit,
nice.
Have you been wearing shorts like me, dude? Oh man, it's nice.
It's so nice. Whoa. That's what the weather people sound like in Wilmington, dude.
Like, it's shitty outside today.
Nice.
Stay inside, folks. It's not looking good.
Don't even go outside. Play video games. Make music.
No, it doesn't even look that nice though. It's just been feeling good though.
I feel good.
Oh, I knew that I would. 2020, gonna feel so good. Yeah, I knew that I could. Break it down now.
Yeah.
There, we'll save those samples for later.
Yeah.
This is all recorded, so we could take any of this audio.
Any of it, dude.
And put it into anything.
It back at you.
Right back at you. So watch out for these coming down in some Mikey
some
bass
wibble
drops.
wabble in the background of
Wibble,
like a song.
wibble.
Some wibble wabble. Yeah.
What's the difference between a wibble wabble and a wobble wibble?
A wobble, I mean, the vowel.
Truth.
The use of a
That was
vowel.
actually
Therefore.
simple answer, and he got it. I tried to distract him, though, with nonsensory tomfoolery, if you will.
Tomfoolery. Timfoolery.
You guys know tomfoolery.
Timfollery.
You don't like tomfoolery. Tomfoolery was a lot better.
Timbollery.
What time do we got, dude?
What time?
It's 3:08.
Yeah,
Hopefully you
dude.
guys are spending your 3:08 on Monday, just, chilling. Probably working, I guess,
Most people work.
Fucking, well, dude, congrats to all you guys out there just sticking it out. Fucking, for real, dude. I couldn't do it, man.
Dude,
This is
I have
all-
to go back to a job at 4:30. I have to be at a place.
People are doing it.
Yeah, people are doing it.
It's wild. It's like crazy to me that people
Get
can just
crazy, get wild.
keep it up,
Let's
dude.
party,
And
get
keep-
wild.
Yeah.
You want to go to work on Monday? Get up at 9 and do something crazy.
straight up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go, dude. Hopefully you guys are getting crazy tonight on Monday. What's going on? It's literally about to be. This is like the last couple days of this year, of this whole
Dude,
decade.
it's
not even the year, but the
today,
decade.
and then tomorrow, and then boom. 2 more
You know what I
sleeps, and
realized?
it's a new thing.
Like after like a couple of years from now, the more that like if we ever bring up like the 2000s and before this, we're gonna start to sound old as fuck. Like now that's the 20s. Like people don't understand that in the
Dude.
20s, the people that you're breeding in the 20s they have nothing. Dude, the 2000s are gonna sound like the 80s sounded to us,
Dude.
and it's gonna be old as shit.
This decade is going.
So be
yeah.
prepared to sound old as fuck this decade. That's what I've been realizing, dude. People are gonna be like, "Oh my god, what are you talking about? The 90s? You
Yeah.
fucking dinosaur." I don't
You
even
were
know what
born in the
9/11 is,
90s?
dude. People are born 20 years after
Yeah.
9/11, and it's gonna be fucked up, dude. Like that's gonna be like Pearl Harbor
Dude,
to them.
in less than
Real quick.
in 1 year, people who were born in the year 2000 will be allowed to drink and buy tobacco now. Just last week, they passed a law. You have to be 21 years old to buy tobacco and all other
Dude.
things, products like that.
That just sucks for the people who just got turned in 18.
Dude, somebody I
Just
know
made it.
turned 18 2 days before,
Oh yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, I bought a Juul," and I was like, I hope
Welcome
you
to
enjoyed
being,
it."
dude. All right, let's talk about Juuls for a second.
Juul,
So, I
do
think
we
they're.
need to?
Dude, I think it's interesting. You had an interesting point. So, or someone did. It's like, so instead of smoking, people
Yeah.
are they didn't like. So what Juuls are made for is for people to stop smoking, and now people aren't even smoking; they're just going straight to Juuls. So it's just like I don't know. That's just hilarious to me. It's like,
Dude,
Juuls,
an entire it's like there's a movement toward with like it's like so different types of energy for the same thing. It's like smoke this because it'll promote you not smoking this, which is worse for you, or it's like smoke this because you're a teenager and I know you'll buy it. It's like what? Like
Right, I don't know.
that's just how we get with everything though. Like
I
there's
guess-
somebody's selling everything.
that's the thing. I guess it's like, well, they created another thing for the market, so good for them. But yeah, no.
there's a monster behind it. There's
We don't
a
need it.
monster
Yeah.
in everything,
when you,
dude.
when you ask, do we need to talk about this? I think the answer is no.
No. Yeah, I was about to say like we were in it, but like no, like the
No.
the
Fuck the
Juul,
Juuls.
it's all I don't smoke them.
Nah,
they're
dude.
beat.
They're beat,
I don't
dude.
recommend it.
I beat them down. If I see a Juul and people ask me for
I
one, I'm
mean-
like, yeah, I stole it and I threw it away.
Yeah, throw it down. I
And
mean, yeah,
people who ask for their
I used
Juuls
to
at
break
party-
cigs, dude. I used to
Dude.
break cigs all the time.
I don't really steal people's Juuls, but that'd be hilarious because
Yeah,
I
that'd
always
be great.
hear,
Just throw 'em down and
"Where's
break
my
'em."
Juul?
Where-
Where's my Juul?" Have you seen? And like, I'm like, do you really think I
Do you
care
really need
about
it?
where your Juul's at?
Do you care?
The fact that people even ask people at parties where my Juul, like, where's my Juul? Like that's like asking, where's my quarter that I just dropped on the ground? Like, dude, are you kidding me? No, I don't care about your.
But
your
anyway,
25 cents.
also, no matter what, do what you want, dude.
True.
If you want to smoke a Juul, smoke a Juul.
Yeah.
We gotta
I just hope that they're fruity flavors.
Yeah, it's
so they can smell good.
that's one thing. Honestly,
ones that
like,
smell like
Juuls
nicotine are
don't-
pointless,
I don't like they. I haven't like they didn't taste good.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I tried them.
There's like the big.
I tried to get
mods
down with
that,
a Juul,
do
dude.
Taste good, but yeah, I didn't like the.
Yeah,
taste.
no, I tried to be a jeweler. Couldn't do it, dude. Had to put my jewel away real quick.
Put it away. Put it away, put it away, put it away
No,
now.
honestly, that's
put it
totally
away,
cool,
Put it
though.
away, put it away now.
There's some that smell dank. I'm like, damn, it smells like coffee in here. That's dope.
Smell like coffee in here, yo. That's dope. I'm doing it.
It's got random scents on you.
Yeah. Random sentence on you.
So what's your 2020 resolutions?
Boop. Dude, you know what I've been saying for the last, like, pretty much as soon as December hits is when the 2020 resolutions, everybody's like, yeah, dude, all right, 30 days of nothing and then I'll do something. And I've just been saying every day, start today. I've just been trying to do things, dude.
Nice.
This podcast is part of it. It's part of an initiative to do
What
more.
a heady answer,
And
dude.
it's just like, yeah, that's
He's like,
it.
I get it. So it's
Start
like,
today.
There
It's
is
always,
no resolution. There's no
yeah,
New Year's.
There's no
It's
New Year's.
it's every moment resolution.
Yeah. The 31st will be a day where I wake up and I do what I'm trying to do. And then the 1st will be a day where I wake up and I do what I'm trying to do. And that's it. That's it, dude. The New Year's
Nice.
resolution is to continue what you just keep doing.
Yeah.
Now, it does work out in the scope of, like, the world that we live in to, like, make a plan that starts at the beginning of the year because that's what everyone's doing. So, like, I analyzed that, and I happen to have things starting in January, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I feel
like,
that.
Like,
I mean, yeah,
It's
no.
just, I don't know. It's like making a plan that fits with, like, the community that I'm, like, promoting everything to. But
Exactly.
also, like, the mentality of, first is just another day.
Sounds like your resolution is to work with the community, bro.
Yeah, that's always the
Just
resolution,
continually.
dude.
Yeah.
Continuously
no, that's good, dude.
spreading.
That's a good driving force. We'll
Spreading.
just keep it going.
Dude, so like my whole thing is like the goal is to expand what I consider, I mean not my community, but what I'm a part of is any community and like touching as many as
There's so
possible.
many. There's
like,
so many.
There's so many.
And we're just discovering.
It's just
them.
like how many can we reach? How far can we expand? That's pretty much the
Exactly.
question.
That's what we're looking for here too. That's so awesome that like hopefully
Yeah.
this could be a way to reach out to
Exactly.
other collectives that because I mean it just takes someone knowing something that we don't because we all have these little secrets that aren't even really secret, but people just don't realize that we could.
Everybody's just got the
uncover some-
grind. Yeah, everybody's got their grind, and like,
Exactly. So, and then sometimes when you give yourself the time to actually just chat and like actually, network and stuff, that's what I want for this place, Portal City. I think we're gonna start rebranding it, like straight up, just be like a networking.
Continue
people
branding.
who come here like continue branding as like a networking.
Rebrand
community.
is an interesting term that
Well,
I hear
it
people
is
use a
slight-
lot. Like artists say,
for this
like
place, the image wise, I could understand
Yeah.
a slight rebrand.
upgrade, of
At least
brand.
to the core.
It's like at least like down to the absolute
We haven't branded
core.
really at all.
At
Like
the very
online,
minimum.
I don't know what it looks like, but it
Dude,
just
right now we have a Portal City Podcast YouTube page,
Well, there you go.
soon to be released on Spotify and whatever other engines, Anchor.
We have a
distribute
website and we got
us to.
Facebook and stuff.
Yeah,
and Instagram. So I mean,
Yeah,
we're
you
doing
literally
we're
are
doing what
out
we have
here.
to do, but
You're
at the
out
same
here.
time, like what does it really look
You're
like?
out here.
Like to the community, I want to know what it looks like to them. It'd be kind of interesting to see like
You can look
what they
at it.
thought. Like
Dude, let's
what
look
do
it
you
up.
think?
Let's pull it up right now.
What do you
let's
think
look at
about
it,
the
dude.
portal? I mean,
Let's look at it from a third person point of view. What's your website? We have a computer. I'm not going to show you guys
it's
it
Portal
right
City,
now, but
portalcityilm.com. It's pretty simple.
all right.
It's just super simple.
Yeah, I'm typing in the website. Oh, no internet. That's a cool thing.
That's
to
good.
see.
We don't need
We
internet.
don't need it, dude. We
Yeah,
just
I know.
bypass internet to get on it. We can just bypass Wi-Fi.
Dude, that'd be the day.
Wi-Fi bypassers.
Just out your fingers, Wi-Fi. I'm the Wi-Fi man.
I'm the man of the Wi-Fi.
Dude, that'd be a sick
I create
superhero.
Wi-Fi. Is
Yeah.
this it? I don't think so, dude.
No. Yeah, it
Here-
is actually.
oh,
That is it, dude.
Dude, yeah.
You didn't think it was it because it looks so professional.
No. It loaded like differently than what it actually is.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
yeah.
it's not quite-
Hold on.
it's not
Dude,
quite-
look at that. I pop up and stuff. It like
Yeah.
moves around.
No, you're on there, and
Look
there
at
comes the
that.
pictures.
Oh man,
Yeah, no, there's pictures.
dude.
Previous events,
You know what it looks like? It
shenanigans.
looks great.
Thank
And then,
well, thank Alyssa James, dude, because she's been putting in the work.
dude, yeah, you just had to update because dude. Hold on.
Dude.
We gotta show the thing.
Yeah, check out the website. There you go.
Oh yeah.
That's a first-hand look.
Yeah, we're gonna unplug this for a second.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I was gonna say, I think you got.
Boom. Oh yeah, this
If
is
you
it.
go to the homepage, you'll see yourself
This
some
is
pictures.
the homepage.
You'll see a little bit of
the website.
collaboration.
It moves around. Looks good.
It moves.
Looks real good.
It does.
Not gonna hold there for too long.
It's legit. Yeah.
Again,
Here
for
we
the
can put a link
audio
there.
people, we still love you. You just, you're gonna have to go to portalcityilm.com to see the webpage we're talking about. It actually looks really cool.
Hell yeah. We post lots of things on there. If you are an artist with us, we post your art. Who knows? We can sell. There's a whole
Boom.
buy. You can buy.
Can you buy directly? You can make a
purchase
shopping
art
cart
from
on
the
that
site.
page? No,
Yes.
you can't.
Yes, you can.
Oh my god.
So who knows?
I need to make CDs just so I can put them here and
Exactly.
have them on
That's
the
what I'm
website.
saying. It's just one medium.
My god.
Yeah, and then
what if you had vinyls?
you can put them here too. You can sell your art. Just sell your art or your CDs here,
I
dude.
wonder how hard it is to make vinyls. We can make vinyls for people.
I've actually looked into it. It's
Is
pretty.
it pretty tough?
It's a decent price,
Yeah.
but not unachievable.
Not unachievable.
If you make a bigger order, you can get some sick
so for a
discounts.
price that I found, we need to there's a silent disco. We can buy one. We'll have 50 headsets. And then you
Where are we
can
gonna keep 50 headsets, bro?
in the bag that they come in.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, but yeah.
Keep it going, dude.
We need silent because this venue, in case you don't know about the sound thing, containing the sound is a thing. But if we had a silent disco,
There's no
sometimes,
sound.
dude.
Yeah, that's just
There's
like
no extra sound. It's just like an experience, and it can be like we can have so many DJs because you can have 3
Dude.
channels running at once. You can
could
book
at
like
least-
12 to 15 DJs in one night and have it run smoothly and let people listen to whatever kind of music they want while they conversate and have food.
Yeah,
and
that's dope.
Make it real casual.
I would be very into that.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't lay a price down though, dude. How much is it? Dude?
They're $2,000.
2 G's.
2 G's, and they'll deliver a whole thing with the transmitters and 50 headsets. 50.
Dude, that's wild.
50.
I feel like 50
50.
headsets sounds like $2,000.
50. Not to get too businessy on the podcast, but straight up, simple enough, dude. If you have 50 people pay $10 to use those things, you only have to do that like 4 times, and you're done. You've paid for it, and then it
That's
can be
true.
free for everyone forever.
Very true. Well, let's split it, bro. And then I'll give you your investment back by the time you
Okay.
leave for London.
Hey, yeah.
Deals are made.
Oh wow, London.
Before you leave for London, I'll give you your money back.
Who's leaving for London?
Mikey's leaving for London, bro. I don't know if that's some sort of secret. Yeah, dude.
I don't know. It's not necessarily a secret.
Podcast
or that
bomb
it's-
drop,
yeah.
dude. Mikey's out, motherfucker.
Podcast
He's gone,
number 2.
dude. He's not gone, dude, but the portal's expanding, dude, and so is the Dredlok experience.
Yeah, I am moving to London.
He's moving to London.
I'm
people.
in the process. I actually just got my real ID.
He's
so
becoming
I can get
a
my
rare-
passport,
a rare
so that
animal
I can
around here.
finish applying. But yeah, I do have a plan to go to a school in London for music and sound engineering,
Dude, I'm stoked.
and then also expanding everything, expanding the portal, doing things.
Dude, your music's gonna take off to a whole nother level from
Yeah,
some
we'll see what
actual
Well,
instruction, dude. I don't know. We'll see what
after
happens.
doing
bro.
after doing the first podcast,
To
I
be
thought
announced.
like being around all those musicians, it'll be cool. I can host a podcast and interview a lot of different people from a lot of different places and stuff. So
Yeah.
it'll be cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No, the interviews
Yeah,
will be wild,
yeah.
and also just like
The plan is
eclectic-
official.
The
Nothing,
music scene will be sweet, I think,
Yeah.
for you to be able to
Oh.
document and be able to immerse yourself in.
Yes.
And who knows, collaborating with,
Yeah.
that'll be some wild stuff.
some wild
You're
stuff.
gonna end up getting super tech housey.
No way. Yeah, that's what I keep
I
thinking.
feel like
It's
that's
like
what they all do out there.
I'm gonna
But
show
that's
up
just
there
me.
and they say, "Yo, you play drum and bass," and I say, "I don't typically, but I might."
I mean, who knows? Yeah, no, I was watching some music. I don't even know, something on Facebook of like some dance house music in London or something. I think it was actually in London. It was just
It's probably
like,
some UK garage,
Yeah.
some garage house.
yeah, and it was like
I'm going out there with a
constant.
totally open mind.
yeah,
That's what you got to do.
and then open their minds.
yeah, that's
your open
well.
mind.
I always stay true to my own sound. That's the
Yeah,
key number one.
Exactly.
But
And then be like, "Who is this Dredlok, mate?"
is that their accent?
I don't
I'm
know.
like scared to even try it.
Yeah, no,
right now.
that was definitely, that was frightening for me.
Yeah, that was like Australia.
Well, yeah, no, it was not. It was definitely.
that
not
was
good.
really hard, wasn't it?
It was not easy.
Yeah, like,
I started sweating. We need Andrew here to do
Yeah.
some of that. Andrew has the king. He's the king of fucking.
Hello.
Dude, Andrew Lore, by the way, you got to check his comedy out sometimes.
Yeah, so
That's my
Andrew
brother.
Lore does comedy at all of the full experiences.
Yeah, at the full
Yeah.
experiences, dude, you don't just have music. You have comedy.
You have comedy.
Spiced in there between.
Mm-hmm.
With the awesome visuals done by Hamilton, otherwise known as Optic Vibrations, too. We just got all sorts of name drops right now.
Yeah, name drops.
Got to keep them going. We got the tags, too, in the videos. That's what we got to start doing is putting little things up. Like,
Dude, we can do that. YouTube. So I've been YouTube. Shout out to YouTube for their.
Yeah, they need a shout out.
Yeah, what if you shout out YouTube in every single video?
God, that'd be awesome.
Shout out to YouTube. If you get
People
sponsored
be like,
by
oh man,
YouTube.
they're so nice. Like YouTube really needs that.
Yeah, nobody gives like YouTube credit for their existence. You know, like they're just owned by Google or something. Are they? I don't know things. Call me stupid in the comments. Shout out to everybody that.
Shout out to being able to do that on YouTube.
Yeah. But YouTube has like a really cool studio now. Like when you make a channel, it's like create your channel and then it's just YouTube Studio. Yeah, and I'm in there and it's cool. So
I didn't even know about
it's pretty cool.
I'll have to get on there.
No, you have to check it out.
My YouTube channel has been slacking, but we got a lot of stuff. We're coming up.
Coming up with the come up.
Gonna have some videos soon.
Dude, it's gonna be cool. How this like watching how this trends like how this goes. And watching because our brains, in case you haven't figured out,
My brain.
this is just like our brains just flowing. Like this is kind of how our brain. I mean, personally, it's how my brain just flows throughout the day. And then whenever we conversate, this is how it goes, and this is what's happening. But like, I don't even remember where I was going with it.
It's just a matter. Well, no, it's just a matter of taking the flow, and actually being able to. Like harness your flow, I suppose.
Exactly.
Kind of getting that.
We're just trying to capture it with this, but I'm curious to see, like, looking
not trying to
back,
capture, dude. Harness.
Harness, harness it. Nah, but this is kids capture. We're trying to capture like moments of how our brains and things flow. But I'm curious to see, harnessing it. I'm curious to see like the process and like also what goes on.
Yeah.
As things goes on. Like what I'm thinking about now is what I'm saying now. But then
when you
at some point, I'm gonna look at 30 of these in a row, and there's gonna be all kinds of different things.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
talking about it.
It's like people who take those pictures of like their kids as they grow up, through their whole life. It's such an interesting process to see.
Dude,
you want to see
take enough pictures of like my life, and
you think maybe you don't. I guess,
don't, dude. I don't.
Know.
There's not enough evidence of my existence throughout the years. There is, thank God for like my family and like people around me taking pictures. But
yeah, dude, you have no idea. It's so funny how many pictures there are of you that you just would never know.
I know.
No, that's just the topic we don't want to get into. But.
Yeah.
No, but
there's just pictures of you don't know about. Don't want to talk about it.
Hey, dude, look at those traffic lights, man. There's probably just like the clearest photos. You're just like doing some dumb shit.
There's probably gonna be hella charges coming to Hamilton for our trip to Ohio or to Chicago.
Damn, dude, way to put him on blast.
With they just kept getting hit with flashes of light. From,
I heard from the red light camera.
No, he wasn't just running red lights left and right like boom boom boom. No, from the tolls. When you run the toll at night, it's just like flash.
You can pay it online, but it is extremely difficult to find out how the.
I mean, I just didn't. I tried.
We tried. Me and Alyssa missed a couple of them, and
they
charge you if you don't
pay.
Dude, they'll charge you so much. Like,
it's like, hey, you remember 8 months ago when you
for a
didn't
50
know
cent
how
or like
to
a
pay
$3?
something?
Yeah,
it was only gonna be 50 cents.
Here's $190. Dude, Doug got one after in California, and it was literally like $175.
Can I see that water, sir?
It was horrible. Those tolls aren't even like, it's crazy how much money they make from the tolls right off the get-go, but it's honestly not even about that. It's about the people who don't want to pay them, and then they charge them like a crazy amount of money, and that's where they make their.
That's the whole system. They make money off the fact that people don't pay the little amount.
The fact that it's not fair, and people are just like, whatever, I want to get through this.
So think about this though.
Freaking toll roads, dude.
So somebody works.
Sick of them.
Somebody works Monday through Friday, right? and they drive on this same road to get to and from work, that's twice a day, and it's 50 cents both ways. So that's $1 a day for
To go to work?
for 5 days a week for 50 weeks. So that's $250.
That's some good math, dude.
Yeah,
That's solid.
That's $250 a person for every person that happens to have to drive on this highway to get to and from work every day,
No,
and that's
I
a
couldn't
minimum
imagine it.
per person. So they're rolling in bank even on the people that are
For what though? Yeah.
They're just rolling in bank on the people. Well, I mean, they're not just rolling in bank. It's
Pretty much though.
It's to pay for the roads and all that. I mean, something like that.
I guess
don't
so,
know
man.
too much about the
How
system.
many quarters do they need? Do they continually need to pay for these roads, dude? Is it never going to be fixed? They always need your change. I don't believe it, dude. They got to at some point have had enough change. They've had enough.
I think
They've
got enough
taken-
quarters.
I swear they've taken enough quarters for at least the next 100 years. When are we going to say enough is enough? Tolls are bullcrap, and I'm just laying that down right now.
Dude, honestly, so to look at it from a perspective, just a perspective.
This one.
Like I think about whenever I've recently been thinking about, okay, so they're always building stuff. They never stop building it, but it's like people have to build things, and that creates jobs. And it's like without that infinite cycle of needing things to be built, there are not the jobs of people building things.
It's true.
So it's like it's
systematically
part
you
of
must
the economy.
destroy them
like
too,
people,
though.
and like a lot of people go into building the things that we use. Like like such a large. I don't know what. All right, let me look at this. This is why we have a computer.
Fact checks, dude.
We're gonna fact check.
We're gonna call this segment
What percentage?
fact checks.
Yeah.
Fact checks with Dredlok, dude. Let's see what the facts are, because I'm sick of this shit.
What percentage of people work in construction?
That's a good question.
Right.
How many?
Okay.
How many do you guys think? I'm gonna say
So-
62%.
4.7. 62 fucking percent. Literally more than half of the
Good thing I
people
said that.
are just like
Good thing I said that live.
like more than half of the people in the world are just getting up and building something, dude. There wouldn't be any. There'd only be shit being built.
What is everyone else doing? If it's
Yeah.
only 4%.
Yeah, like,
I feel
what?
like construction. I
Well,
don't
dude,
know.
you gotta think about how many people are.
All right, hey, here's
hold
a
on.
fair counter argument is the fact that most construction people, you see them, they're not doing much. So there could be thousands.
Wow.
Thousands of them just sitting around. dude.
Blasting the construction community.
Watch out, dude. They're not watching this show. People, what do construction workers watch? Actually, no, I know. I got friends that build things.
Yeah, dude.
They're pretty
We
good
got
at
some-
building
Yeah,
shit.
they build some stuff, dude.
I
They
respect
travel-
dude. All right, I
And
respect
honestly,
people
and
who
they
build.
get paid like it's like construction is one of those industries where it's like you get paid a fairly livable wage. You know, if you're in like some sort of like traveling construction, like building specific things, you get paid livable wage, but it's work.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
I
like
mean,
that
or you
type
might
of
just be sitting
trade
there
off.
fucking holding a sign that says stop.
Yeah,
And looking at people.
that's what he's like. You might. But either way, dude.
I guess maybe you just haven't
Yeah,
seen or understood
that's only
the
part of their days, dude. I don't know what those people get paid.
It's not a
to do.
fair stereotype.
Maybe
I
it's
shouldn't be
like-
stereotyping, but I guess I've just driven by a lot of construction.
Yeah, maybe
workers
it's like
that
you get paid
they're
minimum
just sitting
wage
there.
while
I'm
you're
like,
standing
what are you guys
there.
doing, dude?
Not doing-
Literally nothing. But I mean, I get it. They're probably
There's
just one person who can really do everything, and they're just there because
That's their time. That's their break. They're getting a paid time off. Is
I
standing
always
there with
see
the
them on
sign.
break, dude.
Yeah.
Always on break.
What about all the people around them moving,
I don't
driving the thing?
I need to give
Picking
them
them
a
up.
break, dude.
Yeah,
Before they break
give 'em a
me,
break.
dude. I need to give them a break.
I'm like really close to the camera now. 'Cause
It's cool, dude. You're giving them a face up, a nice, like, good perspective. I'm back here. I'm chilling. You can't
chilling like a
really-
villain.
Can't really
My phone, I
capture
can't
my
look at that.
essence back here. I'm not trying to give it up too much.
Yeah.
I'm mysterious. So we saw Star Wars, dude. Can't talk about it.
Yeah,
So
we
let's move on.
can talk about it. So here's my let's talk about it real quick.
Should
I
we,
have
but
I
not
have-
lightly though.
yeah, very lightly. I have 10 minutes left.
10
that
minutes,
we-
not
yeah.
on Star Wars.
No, of life. Not on Star Wars, dude.
Way
No.
too much time for Star Wars.
But so real quick, Star Wars. The first of the new ones I liked. The second one not so much. Didn't give legs for the third one. And I enjoyed but like lot of new, just random things that like would have been cool if they had made them a thing earlier.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. If you've
Yeah.
seen it, like just some of the things that came out is like, man, that would have been cool information to have been
Yeah.
hinted at a little better. You know,
After-
it's just like they gave you some definite. I don't know. I
After
don't
all,
wanna get
it was
too-
just. It's just like it felt like I didn't get to know anyone.
Yeah,
I was
it just
and then
didn't feel complete.
the only things,
but it was done.
everything that was good about those movies was what they dedicated to the past ones. Like it was just like a relic to the past one, and that was like the best part. That was it. It was just a feeling that it gave you about the old movies.
Exactly.
And if they could incorporate that as much as possible, it was good. But when they didn't, it was just
it was
flat.
it was
character.
very flat.
Yeah, I didn't even give a fuck about these characters.
Yeah.
I was like,
You don't even do shit about him. The harsh reviews on the Portal City podcast.
sorry, yeah, no, but I mean, J.J. Abrams, you know, he's got some visions. It looked really good. It definitely, it looked good. It was definitely entertaining. It was way more entertaining. This last one was a lot more entertaining.
Than the second one. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's the one thing about 20. I mean, just year after year now, I go to the movies like a couple. It's so expensive now. It's like I went and saw
I feel like an idiot.
I went and saw Star Wars in IMAX, and it was $20 just for the ticket. And then it was like if I wanted popcorn and one drink, I was spending at least $12. And that's if I got the smallest thing, and it's just insane. But
I got $5
the full
Sour Patch Kids last night, dude.
IMAX. Did you see it in IMAX?
No.
Okay, IMAX is absolutely insane. Like they got like a full surround sound speaker system where they had like individual voices coming from behind and the left and the right,
freaking you
and
out.
then no, I mean it was a really I was okay. I was okay with that experience being that much money and only doing that.
The
for
voices
that
in that movie were sick.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to ruin. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, no. Dude, it's over, man.
Yeah.
You better stop watching this if you're interested in Star Wars.
No,
we only have
better
8
stop
minutes
talking about
left,
Star
so we're
Wars.
good.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, no. Go see it though. Give us your review. Well, I want to see what you thought.
Yeah.
Especially if you guys actually have a valid opinion, because I run into people who love the movie and just can't help but defend it just because
Can't help it.
they just can't help it. And I'm like, all right, but really, is it good?
I can see how people. Because here's the thing, though, is that I come from a time and a place of liking a Star Wars movie that people didn't like. People didn't like the second one, and like people didn't like the newer trilogy when we were kids. Like,
how old were you when those movies came out?
I was in second grade when the second one came out.
All right, well, I guess.
So I was like an 8-year-old kid, and I loved Star Wars.
Yeah, see,
and
I was just about it, and everyone
and
around me was about it.
It was so good.
Yeah,
and I
there's no
liked
critics
Anakin,
back in the day when I was a kid.
Now, nowadays, you know, it's like I could run into a lot of people who are somewhat Star Wars elitist, I guess. Now that Star Wars is out and about, and it's like people are talking trash about the whole second trilogy, and I'm like, wait a second, I really liked that whole prequel trilogy a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, it is still entertaining.
It
still has magic, and Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan was fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been seeing it as soon as we talked about it, I just saw like a post about it on Facebook. I'm like, oh, well, if anything, Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan was perfect. And I was like, you know what? I'm down with that. He was
That's
sweet.
acceptable.
Yeah, and other than that, though, I mean, I joked that Jar Jar was going to be in the ending of the last movie.
Oh my god,
that would have been hilarious if it turned out.
Okay, listen.
If his
people
voice
hate
was
Jar
in the
Jar,
head.
but yeah, they needed to.
Who's the top? You the fourth? I don't know. We need to get better.
You thought I was dead. You thought I was dead. You thought I was dead.
Dude, you were getting there.
I'm almost there. It's like I'm honestly just throwing my voice around randomly, and it like lands a couple like inches.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to practice that.
So,
have you been The Mandalorian? Is that show finished yet?
Oh man, yeah. We might as well finish off with Star Wars then.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Mandalorian.
That's at least it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, so the 8th episode finished.
We don't need to like.
I believe that's the last.
Now,
we haven't done. We've done a good job so far. But the Mandalorian was fantastic. I read something that said it was the most Star Wars thing that's happened in years, and I would definitely agree. Even it was better than the whole trilogy for sure. The Mandalorian was incredible.
Nice.
It was new, and it was in a new. It was just awesome.
Hell yeah. I heard it was very star. I watched
Yeah.
the first 4 episodes and just
Dude,
never,
you need to. I can hook you up.
never
You
got
need to watch
past
the
it,
rest.
man.
Yeah, you need
My
to.
subscription ran out. Everyone
no,
tried.
I got you.
They
got
got the free week trial, and I think everyone might have tried that and didn't quite
Didn't
time
make
that
it,
out
dude.
right. I should have
Nah.
timed that out right and
Listen,
did it when all the episodes were released.
Nah, I have it, dude. I have it.
Well, there we go.
So we can plug it in.
The fucking power of friendship, dude.
Yeah, we can do that. It's the power of friendship. You can stream my stream. Don't listen to us, Disney Plus. I know this is exactly what you're trying to avoid. Stream sharing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Logging into multiple devices. You know what's insane is how all of these, like, they all just let you. I log into whatever device is in front of me when I'm using it, and it's just like it seems like there should be a limit, but there's not at any point.
You can just log into like 100 things at once. Like from one to the next.
I just love everything that I love. I don't know.
Might just be happening at some point.
Yeah, I haven't been watching as many things recently, but like, I used to move around a lot and watch a lot of things. Just log in willy nilly and then log out. Dad, if you're listening, I log out. I don't just like have a bunch of people on our family subscriptions, but
trust me, he does.
There's that.
He does. No, he doesn't. I haven't asked yet, so my brother's got me
he doesn't
covered.
even try.
Family's always been covering my ass for Netflix. I never have taken the brunt of that $12 bill or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Don't want to do it.
No, it's only $6 if you just get
$6.
Disney.
Oh, Disney. Well, see, Disney's Plus is really after you watch The Mandalorian. I'm kind of wondering what else the point is.
Everything that Disney has ever made.
But I mean, what if you just have all those movies or
You
like
don't.
a source?
You don't.
I know how to watch every single Disney movie.
Not as easily as Disney Plus. And they have like the HD version. It's literally like now you don't ever have to wonder. It's just like have Disney Plus.
Yeah, I guess so. But you have to pay a monthly thing just to own movies. Like you could just find the hookup on all those movies, dude.
Dude, it's such an infinite. Like it would take you more time and money to find access to all of the movies that are on Disney Plus.
There's a category.
Is it even worth it?
There's a category that's like Pixar shorts.
Yeah, they also have Pixar
it's
and
like,
Star Wars.
It's cool and all,
and
but
National
it's like
Geographic.
you're actually selling this to me as you have shorts on here.
Yeah, they have shorts on there. Yeah, of course they have the shorts because kids.
Oh
like
my
the
God!
shorts.
Hold on. So that actually brings
Let's
me
talk about
to
the little short.
no. There's something. There was on
Even
Disney.
though we only have 2 minutes left.
All right, so it's just gonna be my final word of what you should watch if you haven't checked it out. It's a documentary on Disney Plus, and it's called Monkey something. It's Monkey Island, and it's about. It's a story about like the whole like. I mean, there's this tree, and it looks like basically where Simba was born. Like this whole like culture, and like if you're at the top, like you're the privileged monkeys, and then if you're at the bottom, like you're not. And then it's a story about like this, like the main one who like started the whole place. He like helps the one that was like at the bottom, no one cared about, and then like she like somehow rises her way all the way to the top, dude. And it's crazy.
Shit,
it's crazy, dude. The monkey, like, it's like it's literally like a Disney. It's like Disney never even wrote as good of a plot that these monkeys lived out. Like,
yeah,
it's
the real life of these monkeys was better than.
It's better than. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. It's like a true story. You're like, oh my, you like are scared at certain points. You're like sad, and then like you feel.
I like
super
documentaries
happy.
that do that. Like
Holy
animal
shit,
documentaries, are like in the life of them.
Yeah,
it's like, oh my God,
it's insane. I had no idea how much, like how personal you could get, like watching some monkeys. Like
it's also monkeys, dude. They're like us.
They are. They're just like us.
They're just like.
They're just way more entertaining. I wish I could just run around like a monkey, like for real, swinging around.
That would be cool.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe the next life.
Maybe in the next life, dude.
Cheers to that, dude.
Cheers to that. Well, that was extremely fun.
Yeah, that was good.
So that was
easy 40 minutes out of our life.
Yeah, that was extremely fun. So that was the second Portal City podcast.
Yeah, dude. Go check
Mikey
out Portal City and Dredlok, dude.
Yeah,
and
Mikey and Dredlok and Alex
I'm just
is
Alex,
Whothefolklohr.
Yeah.
Alex, Mikey. It's like I want to identify as both.
Yeah.
It's more like I'm Mikey that represents Dredlok.
Yeah.
Because Dredlok is not really a person.
He is Mikey.
But that's for another podcast.
Exactly. There we go. I like that. Next week.
Next week.
All right. See you guys.